All right, good evening. Or, yeah, no, it's evening. It's 5:30. No, it's 20 after 6. Okay, whatever. All right, Darren, this is Paul. This video is for you, and as you can probably tell, this is the rear wheel of your bike. And I thought I'd just show you this video so that you can get an idea of what's happening back here. Your rear brake rotor, astonishingly, like, I'm absolutely flabbergasted as to how it is in such good condition. I know you're like, huh, look at that red mark there, that rusty mark. This is where the metal from your old worn out brake pads was making contact with the rotor. As you well know, this was pretty well done. I'm here to tell you that in this video, it's actually not bad at all. Yes, this is nicely grooved. You've done some good work here. This is, my thumb is touching the floating side. In other words, the brake piston pushes on this side, and on the back side, which is here, is a fixed side. So if we look at your brake pads, and try not to gasp. Yeah, buddy, I've seen brake pads before worn out, but you, my friend, absolutely have the undoubted dubious honor of, look, it's even warped. Anyway, dubious honor of having that crooked crown, my friend. These are easily the most worn brake pads I think I've ever seen. And I'm just blown away because the engineering of Kawasaki to ensure that you, having worn these out this bad, and anyway, so this is the floating side and this is the fixed side on the back side. So obviously this is the side, you can see the piston marks on the back of it, and this is the floating side, right? Or the fixed side. So this one goes back here and that one goes there, and they squeeze together and they apply the brakes. Okay, if you look on the back of this brake pad made by Tokiko, you'll see here that it says Toyo and these two letters, EE. This means that this is an organic brake pad. This is standard issue stock brake pads. You'll get actually really good brake feedback and control out of these particular brake pads. But these ones, obviously, they're completely worn out, and your rotor also has rust on it. So we're going to be upgrading you to a pair of these brake pads. Now, these are used, but they're used good. And you'll notice on the back of these brake pads that the lettering is different. It's HH. This stands for sintered. So here, I'll just get you back to the old one here. No, like this. Yeah, all right. So EE for organic, and then HH for sintered. Now, don't think of these brake pads, the organic ones, as being soft and the sintered ones being hard, even though that's kind of how we refer to them, simply because the truth of the matter is you get really good brake mileage and good use out of organic pads. They sell them stock because they work very well. Sintered brake pads aren't harder by, like how hard they are, but the actual materials inside the pile of brake pad that's in here is very, very aggressive. And we're actually putting your bike on a bit of a diet. Because you've got that rusty ring on that side, and you got some groovy marks on the back side too, we're gonna use these sintered pads to smooth out your rotors. This is not common practice, and we could easily just put you on a new set of brake pads, but the issue with the new set of brake pads is they're gonna wear unevenly. So I'm gonna audition you for the part of please wear out these used pads, which are, as you can see, there's lots of life in them. They're worn evenly and they're sintered, but wear these ones out first to break in that brake rotor. And then afterwards, you'll switch these brake pads for new ones, and you should be back to dragging the back end of this bike out around as much as you want. And that's pretty much where we're at. So we're removing your organic, we're going into sintered. I got my vernier calipers here just to see what kind of life we have left on your rotor. And remember, I was saying that the minimum thickness, I think, is like 5.5 here, and you are at about 6.85. So you're doing actually really well. I don't think that was, let's do that one more time. Okay, yeah. So 6.86, you're actually not that bad. Actually, you're great. You got lots of life left in this rotor. So I'm gonna recommend that we put the brake pads in here and you ride. That's it, you're done. Oh, Jesus.